Hey, thanks so much for joining me today. I was hoping to be able to upload two nicely edited videos today, but life has gotten in the way all week long. So instead of going all week without hearing from me, I thought that I would just hop on live and hopefully some of you can see it later on. I wanted to talk though about how I handle weekly planning. Ever since the holidays, I have been in reactive mode and I try really hard to stay in proactive mode because I find that I can get so much more done when I am working proactively in my home and with my family. And I tell you what though, I have ever since really right before Thanksgiving, I have just been reactive. You know, I've been doing everything that I can to put out fires instead of actively planning for those fires to occur. So I've been sitting here at my desk and I have been working on a plan for next week because I really need to get out of reactive mode. My husband's going to be traveling and I'm just, honestly, I'm just tired of not feeling like I'm on top of everything. So I've been sitting here making a list. I've been meal planning so that I have a plan for next week, starting with tomorrow. I do my grocery shopping on Thursdays. So, you know, the meal plan will start tomorrow. And as I was doing that, I was thinking, you know, what else can I go ahead and do now that's going to set me up for success next week? You know, and Friday and for the weekend and everything. So I came up with a list, and obviously at the top of my list is the meal plan because, you know, that's what I was working on. So, you know, I have found myself too many times over the past 2 months getting to 5 o'clock and being like, oh no, what's for dinner? I don't have any idea. So I wrote out my meal plan, and I didn't just write out, what we're having for dinner. I went ahead and I wrote out breakfast, and lunch too. And I still have a few days to fill in, but I've got a good start going here. I don't know if you can see that. I can zoom in on it later for my shopping video that I'm going to be shooting. But so I'm breakfast, lunch, and dinner so that I don't have to take time in the middle of the day to try and figure that out. Because, you know, when you're trying to figure out what to make for breakfast, all the kids are running around and they're being crazy and they're hungry, and that is not when you should be thinking, you know, okay, what do I have? What can I make? So I'm going to go ahead. I have the plan written out so that I know exactly what I'm going to do for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The other thing that I really, really need to do is I need to tighten up my grocery shopping. I have not been sticking to, well, I don't even know if I've been sticking to the budget. I've just been shopping and I have not been paying attention how close I am to budget. And I need to stop. We've had a lot of food waste because I've just been so disorganized over the past 2 months. So I really need to tighten up the shopping. So I've made a really, really detailed list. I'm doing Aldi and Costco today, and then tomorrow I'm going to drive. It's about 45 minutes away. I'm going to go to Restaurant Depot and stock up on the bulk items that I buy there. So I'll make sure to film that too because that's always such a fun shopping trip to go on. And you know, not everyone has one, so it's fun to kind of peek into that. So I am making sure though that I'm getting everything that I need so that I don't have to run to the store or send Ryan to the store or whatever, you know, just to really try to stay close to budget. I hardly ever am actually at the number or underneath. I always go, you know, a little bit over, but I want to at least make an effort, which I haven't even been doing the last few months. So I'm going to tighten up my shopping. The other thing I really need to do is I need to tighten up my laundry schedule. I have a really good laundry system. It works really, really well for me. The only problem is if I don't work it, it doesn't work. And I have not been working on it. I have been handling laundry extremely reactively. Let me tell you how I've been handling it. So this is just one of my quirks. I have very particular feet, and my feet do not like thick socks with shoes, and I have to wear shoes because I have some foot problems. So the socks that I like are really, really thin, and they're not too tight. It's, you know, it's down to a science. And I was buying them at Walmart, and Walmart doesn't carry them anymore. So I have, I think, 4 pairs of these socks. And so basically I have been doing laundry when I'm on my last pair of socks, which is not, You can't do that when you have a large family. You can't do laundry like that and feel like you're winning at the end of the day. And but that is honestly, that is how I've been doing laundry. When I'm on my last pair of socks, I do laundry. So I always have been feeling like I'm behind on the laundry, and I have been behind on the laundry. So the way that I like to do laundry is a load every day. If I can do one load every day, and on some days 2 loads, I'm on top of it, and it's not a big deal. It's not overwhelming. But when I let it build up and I have to fold like 8 or 9 loads in one day, that feels really overwhelming. I can't get anything else done when I have to do that. So I need to get back into my laundry system, get a load done every single day, get it folded, have the children put it away, and that's gonna go a long way for making me feel like I'm winning. The other thing, which honestly this may be one of the most important things that I need to do, is at 5 o'clock every day, the way that I normally do it when I'm on top of things is I have the children clean the house. It's not really cleaning, it's more tidying up, but you know, we have a really large rec room where all of the toys live. And so that needs to be, the toys need to be put away. It needs to be swept. The rug needs to be vacuumed. I have 2 other area rugs that need to be vacuumed every day or every other day. The kitchen needs to be swept. The dishwasher needs to be unloaded. All of those chores, and I have them all, you know, every chore really has a person that's kind of in charge of doing that. And then I need to walk through and say, okay, this still needs to be done. This needs to be done, because, you know, the thing with chores is they're all lovely if the children do them. But you know, the children aren't really going to do them if they're not being inspected. So I think her name is Vicki Bentley. She speaks every year at our Virginia homeschool conference. And she had a bunch of kids, and then she also had a ton of foster children. So this woman really, really knew what needed to be done to keep your home super organized. And she was really big into children doing chores, as she should be. So one of the sayings that she would always say that has just stuck with me is you must inspect what you expect. Meaning, if you're going to expect your children to do chores, you need to be willing to inspect those chores and make sure that they're doing them. So I have just really gotten away. I've been hit or miss with afternoon inspections. And that is one thing, you know, when all of the kids are working together, it takes them 15 to 20 minutes to get the house put back the way it's supposed to be, and looking clean and looking fresh and smelling fresh, and like you can really enjoy yourself there, right? And that is what I want at the end of every day, at the end of every school day. I want everybody just to be able to take a deep breath and feel good about the house. And you know, it's 15 to 20 minutes, so there's no reason not to do that. So I've got to get back into doing that. I'm writing up a new master list for all of the kids so they know exactly what they need to do. And then I'm going to be inspecting that every single day. So those are my 4 things that I'm really going to be working hard on this week. I've already done the meal plan, so that's good. I'm tightening up the shopping today and tomorrow, getting everything that we need for the next week. And you know, at Restaurant Depot, that'll last us a month to 2 months. But that's what I'm working on. So the shopping is being tightened up. I'm getting caught up on laundry today. So tomorrow I should only have to do that 1 load, maybe 2 if I need to do towels or sheets or anything. And then today I'm gonna 100% make sure that those afternoon chores get done. So that is what I've been working on today. And, you know, this is what it's going to take to get me into that proactive zone. And it's so much easier. It is so much easier when I am proactively managing the house, as opposed to just running around feeling like a chicken with my head cut off, putting out fires constantly. It's so much easier, and it is time. It is time to get back into that. The holidays have been over now for a month tomorrow. The holidays will be completely finished, and I really I don't have any excuse any longer to still be acting like it's the holiday season. So today is the day. Today's the first day of a new start, and hopefully, you know, this time next week I will be in that zone, and it'll be easy to maintain it instead of me having to think about it and look at my list again at what I need to make sure I'm focusing on. So I hope that you gleaned something today. You know, in the comments, tell me, what do you do to make sure that you feel like you're staying on top of stuff? Do you have your own list of things that really puts you in that proactive zone? I would love to hear what everyone else is doing, because I don't know. When I feel like I'm proactively running the house, I feel like I can rule the world. So I'd love to hear what you do yourself. Thanks for joining me today.